Here's our fearless leaf driver.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Whoop, whoop. We're not gonna get a video of that. Okie dokie. In some traffic here. It says 39 minutes to my destination and I'm already late, but that's okay. I wish I knew what time I was driving when I left. Anyways, it's almost 3 o'clock and I'm 9 minutes away. Here we go. Hi.
How you doing?
Great, how are you? So I'm a Nissan Leaf and I do road trips.
Oh wow, nice.
150 miles of range, 40 kilowatt battery.
Oh nice.
It's GCWR. Most combination weight rating is 82,000.
82,000 pounds.
So what?
Truck, trailer, and your load.
I was going to say the equivalent to, okay.
And the load could be up to what then?
Well, it depends on your trailer.
Right.
So that's the game. That's the trucking
What is this
game.
like?
You know, if it's a flatbed, they're lighter than reefers.
And what is this like?
29,000, 36 and 38,000 pounds. Trailer weighed right about 10. The truck with 2 big guys in it because I was in it all the time. So that's 30,000, 40,000, 38.
Remarkable.
And you drive this all the time, or?
Oh, sporadically.
Just
I do a lot of these shows.
Okay.
See him, you'll see him at the next show.
Oh,
I'm
that's
actually
awesome.
going to take it to Grand Junction to work with
Oh,
the
okay.
Colorado military.
Got
We
it.
have a Wagner has a store in Grand Junction. No charge?
Oh.
We're going to be trying to charge it on Electrify America.
Really? Oh, really? Yeah, let's see that too. Because we're all electric people. Oh, wow. CCS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What will that say? 350?
Well, 240.
240 is the maximum. 240 kilowatt.
That's awesome. Do you mind if I sit in it?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm rolling video. I'm rolling the video, so if you want to.
Just be careful getting it out. There's 2 grand
Oh my God, this is like.
Here's our fearless leaf driver climbing into her new rig. This.
So cool. This is like, I'm on top of the world. It's so tall. Now I'll get a video of being inside of it. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I'm going to get down.
Jump!
Oh no. Thank you. That wind's terrible. Thank you. This is my car.
Oh, there he is.
All right, we have about, I don't know what it's been, 9 months ago, we hired a huge addition to our business. I'd like to recognize.
Well, you're the guy with the Ford, right? Or
Sort
the
of,
Mach
yes.
E or whatever?
Yeah, so we drive
Okay.
the Mach E, we do all the installs and
Okay.
of the chargers and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And obviously,
So awesome.
guessing Nigel invited you,
Nigel
so
invited me, and then I
I'm grateful
invited
for
my
you to
friend
come.
that has the Rivian, so
Awesome.
I was like, yeah, come on down.
so
I'm,
grateful for you guys coming.
yeah,
This is
well,
awesome.
You guys make the chargers and stuff?
So we are a distributor for the ABB DC fast chargers.
Oh,
We
okay.
also
Okay.
install and sell the level 2 chargers.
Oh, okay.
But really our primary business is the DC fast. So we do from start to finish, tearing up the ground, putting in the,
Oh,
charge,
wow.
the electrical infrastructure, and then
so awesome.
commissioning and maintenance. So
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
And that's an off-brand? What is the brand?
So ABB is one of
okay.
the biggest electrification companies in the world.
Oh, okay.
So they do a lot of like transformers, that big utility transformers.
Oh,
see
yeah.
those,
Right.
things poking out. They do a lot of those transformers. A lot of those little green ones you see, some of those are ABBs. So they're a huge electrification company, and they started building chargers several years ago. They got 12 or 15,000 chargers out.
Oh, wow.
So they're one of the biggest manufacturers for chargers also. So we've been an ABB branded distributor. So we represent 8 different lines of their business.
Oh, wow.
So you see that trailer there, it's got all kinds of
Oh, okay.
so we do a lot of ABB, and EV charging was our next
I
big
see.
thing. So we're an energy company is what we like to say. And this is unbelievable. I think that this was going to turn out like this.
Oh, totally.
We have a ton of cars. We have a ton of people having a good
Yeah.
time. And we had a great meeting this morning. It's our 50th. Everybody talked about, we had the original owner that started the company in his 600 square foot garage. He came and talked about how he got started, and he, just
Yeah.
didn't believe it would turn into this.
This has got the lightning. They just like display model for you guys.
So we're doing a big project for
Okay.
Ford, and I asked the GM and everyone, and he said, coincidentally, the owner is in the shop, and I can't have that one, but he's like, I just got one in. And we let me take it. So,
Oh, cool. Nice.
How long they let you play with that for?
I'm gonna bring it back in.
Oh, darn it.
Oh,
So-
no.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
In
awesome.
person, I get to touch it, right? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Oh, my God. The seats are hot. I'm sitting inside a Ford 150 electric Lightning. The Lightning gets 230 miles of range and came out April of 2022, and it starts at 39,000 and goes up from there. There are 3 different models, and 14 hours at 22 volts, 98 kilowatt lithium ion battery, bed length 66.
We're very fortunate. And actually, this is the previous owner's car.
Oh wow.
Oh.
There you go.
Owen started the company, and he said he will never go back.
Who knew I parked right next to him?
He said he will never go back. Well, that's it. What year is it?
To 19?
19?
Yeah, they made them from 14 to 19. So they made the coupe first, and then they came out with the convertible in 18. No,
feel like
no,
I've
there was
seen
2 years of roadsters, the rest of it were coupes.
Okay.
Yeah, so they made about 10,000 coupes, about 4,000 roadsters.
Okay.
Excuse me. So they've got gigantic 3-cylinder gas motor in the back, and have electric motor in front.
What propels it to 0 to 60 in
4.5. At least it's looking
Hey,
except
they look
for
very nice.
being slow for being
Hey, there's something to be said for looking good as well.
yeah.
So, what's the battery size?
Well, it's only, the batteries are just in the, what would be the exhaust or drive shaft metal. And so it's only got a 30-mile range on electric only. And it's only got a 10-gallon gas tank. So, but the overall range is about 350. And that's what I drove to Vail, Springs back to Vail and home. And that's about what I averaged was, it was 350-mile range. And I averaged, on that kind of thing, I averaged about 45, 46 miles per gallon. But around town, I just have those batteries. So,
Yeah. And it's just level 2 charging.
yeah. So I just plug it into it. Yeah, well, I bought a used before the new one. The guy had already had this tape in there, getting some stuff. I couldn't decide whether I wanted that or not.
Oh, the blue?
Yeah, that blues.
So, did you figure that out?
You know.
I haven't had too many people figure it out. They're like, why is that?
There you go.
350 miles. Oh yeah, it's a 10-gallon gas tank. It runs a 3-cylinder gas motor in the back,
Already been clear.
and then electric motor in front. So I got 225 horsepower gas motor and about 225 on the electric. Well, I went to the BMW club had a little meeting up at Snowmass, so I took this one up there. I had the coupe for a couple of years, and there was another car show in Vail, so I went up there and then steamboat and back. So
Wow.
yeah, so I want to get out on the road, and I also take it to the track. So chase other old guys around in their car.
Literally.
So yeah, it was pretty funny because after the first session, the battery was dead, so I only had the gas motor, and but I was still able to keep up on high plains with the race track out east, and I was able to hit 95 or 100 on the with the 3-cylinder motor. It's pretty good around the corner, so I was able to. Well, I'm 22 miles around trip, so
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, so I'm always on electric, So, but yeah, you could just Google Vail Car Show. It's in September, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, you hate it.
Oh, I hate it. Absolutely. I want to get rid of it. Anyone wants to take it, take it.
I have a friend that's so jealous because I got to ride and drive it. And I'm like, yep, that happened.
That happened.
I also really love that color. There's a lot of greens that come out that are nice.
Not the right greens.
I debated on the color for a while.
I saw the other
liked
green,
slightly
so-
darker green as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean,
People like it military looking. It's a
Yeah.
badass vehicle.
Oh yeah, it blends
We're
into
Americans.
Colorado.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Do you like when you're? Do you have like a 4-low you can put it in?
so I can actually just hit a button that says off-road.
Okay.
So and the traction control will actually figure out where it needs to be.
I saw
That video you saw, so that was it. I just said, right, off-road, rock roll, go. And it said, okay. And actually, Steve Johnson, who is the head of the R1 off-road, I said to him, hey, the airbags pump up. So it keeps full reservoir to do a half ride height. So like it just jumped up there. So now it's just going to keep going and going. You'll press skip in a second. But it'll go to 96 rear ride height. I can get a total out of it. I can get 27 degree twist in the chassis. And you know, it's awesome. Yeah. Normal conditions. Normal conditions. So depends how many tests I feel. And I put the trailer on. So at Mach E, I actually had trailer, 2 Tesla plaids, and 5 cylinders. And we walked around by every single one. And I barely had injury. When I jump on it, I can get it. Again, I'm willing. When you put it in overdrive at 116, just let it go at 116, it has a problem with that.
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
Quit that in 2016.
In the car show and doing your donation to Freedom Service Dogs. We picked their charity not only because they're just down the street from us, but also what they represent of training dogs to be assistance and service dogs for disabled veterans and children and teens and physical ability people in general. I hope you all got to go in and speak with them, at the dogs and all that stuff. But I'd also, my main point is thank you all for your donations. The chips at the bar went to the donation of the Freedom Service Dogs. The entry into the car show went to the Freedom Service Dogs. And anything that you guys might have dropped off with them directly. But I would like to announce that we were able to give them $699 in donations. Thank you, everybody, for that. We appreciate you.
Okay, best electric. Yeah, best electric vehicle, Dan Blanchard.
Look at you, Dan.
By the way, there are hundreds and hundreds of those. There are a lot of those. Congratulations. And so the final, I guess
For sure. Yep. I love yours. It's so much more friendly to the earth. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, my name's Nigel Zeed. I am an EV explainer and educator, and this is a 2020 Leaf Fiesta Plus, and love it. I like the basicness of it. I like that it's got knobs and switches. I like that it's not all screens, and that's what I need, and it's a hoot to drive. The value of these, and that's something to be looking at. That's one of the reasons I'm looking at, you know, what I do next, because value of it. Like what this car residual value is and what I can buy it for and sell it for now is probably about $8 grand of equity in it. It's doing gasoline. And I finally, yesterday, after using a 110 plug socket for charging since 2009, with Tesla and then Nissan, using just 110. Yesterday, I finally had the 220 put into my garage, and this was at 22%, and by the morning it was completely full. Just lovely. Just lovely. I'm happy about that because I have 2 electric cars, soon to be 3. Not sure what I'm going to do next. Might be a mix. I think my missus might need an all-wheel drive, so there's a few there, but I quite like the ID4 from a price perspective. Plus it has 3 years of free charging, Electrify America network, so that's pretty cool. It's still got the federal tax credit, still got the state tax credit, and it's all-wheel drive. I quite like a Bolt. I wouldn't mind a Bolt next. Not necessarily the EV. I like the Bolt. It's a cute little car. Well, for me, I'm European, so I like that look. And then I think for my kid, maybe another Bolt or maybe one of these. This suits him well, and he likes this car. I mean, none of it's hard, right? You know, and none of it is really. No, it's not rocket science or anything. It's firstly, like if you're talking to people about cars, if you're a salesperson, don't be trying to sell them a car. That's why we all work so well with our customers. People come by is because we don't have, like, the only skin we have in the game is that we own these cars, we know these cars, and we're passionate about it, and we don't hate on anyone else's car. We have what we can afford, or what works for us. And to be able to spend that time to talk to other people on neutral territory, basically, is what it's fun. Not to pile into a dealership and then they just want to buy this car. Well, it doesn't matter if the car's $10. If it's not the right car for you, you shouldn't be buying it. The amount of people that used to come into our store and they'd say, yeah, you know, I never loved this car, never loved it, but it is a bargain. Well, then it's not really a bargain, is it? That's like marrying the wrong person. Well, you know, I wanted taller and blonder, but sure, you'll do. It's not how it is. And it is. It's a very, financially, it's a very big decision. And also, you're asking people to completely change their perception of how they're driving a car, right? It's no different, really. It's a different type of fuel, right? This has got a 200-mile range, okay? Most gasoline cars have a 250-mile range, so it's no different. The only thing is that people say, well, you know, I can fill up my car in 10 minutes. Well, that's very true. But with this, you know, they say, well, what am I going to do for half an hour? Oh, let me think about that. Instagram, TikTok. Suddenly you look and, 3 hours are gone. So it's not like it's hard. And again, it's like when people talk about how big your battery is. Oh, a Lucid Air, lovely car. Not for most of us, financially, obviously, but they'll say, well, 520 miles of range. Well, that's fantastic. Can your ladder handle 520 miles of range? No, it can't. So you're going to want to stop after 200 or 300 miles to have a stretch, go to the bathroom, have something to eat. So what's the point of having that size battery unless you're just going to, if you need to get somewhere really fast, get on a plane. Okay? But if you're just going on a trip, it doesn't matter. If you stop for half an hour somewhere, sitting in smell of roses, just enjoy it while you're there. When I drove up to South Dakota, I met so many fascinating and interesting people, and most of them were Walmarts, but I met so many interesting people I would just stop and chat. That was part of the journey. it's just enjoying that. And it's like, okay, I'm not in a rush to be anywhere, so just savor it. But again, for most people, I think now, it's not range anxiety that people have, but it's charging anxiety. It's, will it be charged? Will it be working when you get there? Will it be full of cars when you get there? And so we need more places where there are more charging stations, and not necessarily the level 3s, level 2s. You know, we're all about the level 3, but really, level 2s in most cases are more than adequate for most people. 20 to 25 miles for every hour to charge it. And I do more opportunistic charging as well, so particularly in the winter, I don't let it get below 50%, and I'll stop and charge it up somewhere, which even in a gasoline car, there's nothing worse than being on the I-70 in a snowstorm and you've only got like a couple of pints of gasoline in the car and you've got to turn the engine off and you really want some heat, but there isn't any. Oh, I remember almost running out one day. Some people from NRail called and said, oh, will you bring your car down, but don't have much in it because we want to plug it into our brand new level 3 charger, we want to calibrate it. And I thought, sure. So I had like 18 miles showing in the car and I went, oh, I know where NRail is. That's down on the 93 where the windmills are. But it's not.
No,
it's down in Golden.
Yeah.
So I get down to where the windmills are and I've got like, I don't know, 10 miles left in the car. So I'm in brake, eco mode, and I'm screaming along, and I literally just made it in. But that was my only range anxiety. And then once after I'd had it once, you don't get it again. You learn. It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
And then you don't look at how many miles per kilowatt hour you're getting. It's like when people have a brand new car, a gasoline car, and they look at, oh, well, how many miles per gallon am I getting? Ooh, that's so cool. But then you don't look. It's like, have you ever had new carpet in your house? And you walk into the house and you look at it and you go, oh, that is just so beautiful. And you take your shoes and socks off and you walk around barefoot on it and you lay on it. And then one day you walk in and you don't even take any notice of it. And it's the same with when you're driving in these and you first get in one and you're worried about how much charge have I got left and everything, and then you don't, and then it's just like any other car, except for when you go and put gas into it, or not. Like this is a 62 kilowatt battery, and I pay 11 cents a kilowatt hour for electricity at home. So it's 11 cents multiplied by 62. So this is $6.82 to get 220 miles of range, right? That's a gallon and a bit. When people say, what's it going to do to my electricity bill? Yeah, what's it going to do to your gasoline? I met someone who was doing Uber and spending $700 a month on gasoline. $700. That's more than a car payment. So.
How do I get down? We're not gonna get a video of that. It is amazing and let me out early. I'm going to a car show. I don't even know the name of it. Okay, gotta drive. I was gonna listen to music too. Damn it. You don't mind if I get your video?
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, keep on. Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
I gotta make those payments somehow.
Yeah, right. Tell them that you can do it no matter how much range.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So. Yeah. Oh man, that truck is awesome. It's so tall. I've used all the steps to get into it. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, he's always got something dirty going on here. I guess that keeps people from touching it too much, right? Right? Oh man, I know. Ooh, there might be people just walking around here. Might need a snack. I wonder if my chocolate's made a mess. I have a fork to eat it with. That's weird. That'll be a good outtake. What's Nigel doing over there?
Who do I gotta talk to? Yeah, probably slip somebody a 10 or 20.
If they have a blue shirt like this, it's a good chance.
Oh man. I missed out on the shirt memo. It's kind of blue. It's purple. There's people. There's some people. There's some people. Howdy. Hi, this is my leaf. How's it going? Like mom. I like knobs and buttons.
Maybe that's an age thing.
I don't know.
No, there's nothing.
Now swarming with questions. Just turned it off.
How fast is it?
Yeah.
It's really fast.
Yeah. Car shows. There's one in Golden in a couple weeks for the Buffalo Bill Days, and then there's one on August 7th. It's a gas car show. I'm trying to get more EVs together and stuff.
Yeah.
It's for the Firefighters Fest in Arvada.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm looking at a couple other ones for National Drive Electric Week, but they're kind of far. Like, yeah, it's a lot because I.
Lease now or
No, it's paid for.
paid for?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't realize? You just realized?
I've just been slapping a lot.
Yeah.
You're looking around like this. I'm thinking.
Well, I'm trying not to, but I want to know who's behind me.
I learned some the lesson I learned is I look at it, I go, yeah, whatever, and I just send it, and then I go, wait, why did I do that? So I don't quite see the logic of it. I swear the people that designed it have never driven a car in their life, and they've definitely never sold a car. Hey,
You know.
that's a whole nother.
Yeah, that's a whole nother. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend that just bought a. Oh, what? Oh wow, look at that. Whoa. Zach and Jesse, now you know. Okay, so the joke was, how do I get down?
Jump!